It's alive. Frankenstein. I had my ex-girlfriend used to say, every time she said, you know, it's irrelevant. No, it wasn't irrelevant. Oh, she would go, regardless of X, Y, and Z, then B, right? And every time I did this literally. Look, I experiment on people. Okay, like I'll tell jokes that make no sense and see who laughs. Find out who the true or people that I don't understand. Explain, a little bit more, and then they get it. But then some people will just crack up, and you're like, would tell me what it meant, the joke, and they don't know. It's like, you're so fucking fake. I don't really. Actually, as in my title, my mom. Well, actually, first of all, in my title, I can't remember what I titled the video, but it was something like, wake and bake, medicate, and meditate with the vitamin fall. Right? I got accused of being a Freemason because I wear this hat. Yeah, I'm a 33-degree Mason. See my rings? I wish. No, I don't. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I don't want power, money, or fame. Even in my business, it was hard for me to tell people what to do, like clean this, go do the bathrooms, or whatever. I'd be like, well, if you want, go to the bathrooms, like that. Or I'll do them and you can do the kitchen. Like, I can't give, as much as I can't take orders, I can't give orders. I'm a horrible boss. And it's hard because now I have to go to and it's beautiful that we have this, okay? And I have another thing about this arts. First of all, you guys, my mom is dying. She doesn't have much time, okay? My sister came yesterday with my niece, and luckily I have been keeping my house beautiful. And I don't know if you guys can see all the way over there, but I want to show you something, the way I have my inventory, because I packed up for the weekend. See how it's all like packed up nice back there in the corner? That's all my inventory and stuff over there. And then this is obviously the house. You guys know that. But look at it. What a beautiful house. I am so fucking blessed. I paid $650 for this, including all of the utilities, air conditioning, everything, every electric, everything included. $650 a month. In fact, I gotta write my check right now. I should get it out so I don't forget to write it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st. Anyway, I prayed, right? I needed to know what I should do. God is what I said, basically, right? God, tell me what to do and I'll fucking do it, but I don't know what to do right now. Like, I don't know where to go. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Please give me a sign. Like, what should I do? And you know what? Oh, hi, Macy. Macy, oh my God. You guys, my mom, even though she's 20 hours out and 4 hours, and she don't know what's going on, she's always kept saying over the past 2 years, you're going to have $100 day someday. Can you imagine that? Because I pay no over it. No taxes. My shit is pure profit. After everything, yesterday, when I was closing up, I had $96, and I'm packing everything up, right? And this girl that works for one of the artists helping set his studio up over there, she came and bought $20 in art and merchandise and shit from my store, right? And she then was her boyfriend. She brought over to meet me, the artist and stuff, and I met him and stuff. It was really cool, and they have they had all these they were doing just as you go, just do it as you go. They had all these little trinkets and things like little figurines, toys and shit like this, right? Little of these toys, like look, I love this. It's a little lamb. Isn't that cool? So I'm gonna make a diorama. I'm gonna take this off. I know you do. My mom, I never finished telling you about that, or did I? My mom had them when I was little on the wall. We weren't allowed to touch them, but there were little books and little bookshelves. I mean, realistically. I mean, she had several of them in the hallway, and it had all these different size squares, and she would set them up in the little rooms, and it was awesome. I was like, what is that? She's like, they're called miniatures. And you know what? There's actually a episode of Family Guy and one of American Dad. You know how they recycle it between them all, and even another, and a Twilight Zone as well, where it's just too much everything, and so they shrink it down to where they can control it. They can control. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Macy. Hit me up, okay, when you get a chance, because I wanted to talk to you about some things too. Okay, sweetie. Have a great day. God bless you, and I love you. Be careful. Okay. Have a great day. And anyway, so I'll just continue. Hey, Macy, you could come back. Thanks. You could come back and watch it later, because I'm going to talk shit about you right now. I'm just kidding. You can come back and watch it later. It really isn't nothing you don't know probably already. But anyway, bless you. Did you know? Here, I'll give you guys. You know how I always give you trivia, and you know what? Our language was invented for us, and so are these words. Okay. And here's a good one, a game. It's called Trivial Pursuit. Then we have the game of life, right? What is trivia? Like pointless and useless knowledge, according to Bobby Dylan. And later, maybe. Anyway, so what's going on? I mean, they're gaslighting us. Like, okay, they put out that tinfoil hat thing out. Where do you think these terms come from? Type in Greta. You'll get more pages of results than you will if you type in Adolf. Or even, I mean, name it. This girl is not organic, you guys. If anyone, and my sister and niece came over, and I said, hey, Jody, to my sister, I said, hey, did you see that Greta whatever bullshit? And she's like, yes, I think it's absolutely wonderful. And I'm just like with the spaceman. I'm like, you believe it? Of course I do. And I didn't. And then when I start to go, okay, well, why isn't she pointing at China? Because they do a third of the climate. The climate's changing. It's becoming fall now. I mean, like, come on, bitch. Humans can't do shit. We are such a fucking fleeting thought in God's. Not even that. We're less than that. We're like an atom in God. ATOM. No, pardon the pun. But like in your body, if each little electron and neutron and shit was a little solar system, that's how. And do you realize? Do you know that atom in your body? No. So it could be that God does not really know till later. I know, and that's the whole thing with free will. Is you have your judgment day. You don't have to have God. I mean, if you seek Him out, He'll help you like a motherfucker. He'll help you. Sorry, God. He's laughing right now in my head at me, and just He knows me. I have a personal relationship with God. It's unbelievable. All you got to do is ask. I told my stepbrother or my ex-brother-in-law, the one I showed the Jenna Bush liquid crystallization shapeshifter video to with all the shapeshifter. And he goes like, he got all freaked out because we were stoned and shit. He just started thinking about it, and he just like, I gotta go. And I didn't hear from him for a couple of days. It freaked him out good, and it should. It should. There's and the thing is we can. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. And you know what? Also, is that I've been practicing trying to keep my voice down, just so, and be more, and because I'm so in everybody's face with shit and talk so much because I'm lonely and stuff. And I've always been that way. I talk like all motherfucking, and I should just have a string. I just keep talking forever. But yeah, people pointed that out my whole life. So I know my dad used to go, "Hi, I'm Mike Loud from the Loud family. Nice to meet you." He had a unique sense of humor. But me and my sister, now my sister's all, "I'm Jody from the Quiet family." You guys, it's, you know how families, do they have inside jokes and shit like that? Or what? Like, I guess my dad was special. My dad, let me tell you something about my dad, okay? May he rested. May he be enjoying himself now after Earth. But let me tell you something about my dad. First of all, the reason I could read and write before I was 3 years old was solely because of him. And I guess because maybe I'm smart too, right? A little bit. But from when I was born in 74, the mom could bring the fucking, she had to stay overnight. And then she brought the baby home the next day, if not the same day that she gives birth to it. Usually maybe though. My sister got caught in the incubator, had to do the incubator. And because she wasn't breathing, she wouldn't start breathing. And they said, look, she's either going to be she's already had no oxygen in her brain for so long that she's going to be very mentally retarded, or she's going to die. No bones about it. Those were the two options of what was going to happen. So we always go, yeah, Jody, those were your two options, and you're still alive. So what does that tell you? She's never gonna live that shit down, right? You should know what time of day you were born. It means a lot. It means a very, very lot. And you know what? Whoa, this just fell in my lap, in my head, which means God shot. Oh, someone told me to say it. God. Someone. Anyway, if you're born in the morning, you'll be a morning person. If you're born at night, you'll be a night owl. Like my sister's a night owl. I don't know what time of day she was born, but I'm willing to bet that was at night. I smell that pattern now. I just know it's there. So perhaps someone maybe look into that. I'll look into it too. That's what my subs are supposed to do. Submiss. I don't like that. When I first got on the internet and they're like, I have my subs, I thought like what's a subordinate? No, it's subscriber. But still, I just say my family, my YouTube family. So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it short. This spider bit me. I'm really worried about it. I don't know what to do. It's still really swollen, but I think it's getting better. And importantly, I wanted to tell you guys, oh my God, I have the biggest news ever. Why? Okay, Oh, my sister, yeah, she accepts the client. She thinks that Greta Thunderbird chick is just like the best thing that just came out of hell. I could cast that bitch as fucking the girl in Exorcist, and she would I'll be like, just be yourself, okay? But when my sister said, of course she's passionate about it, I didn't go into what about China? What about Asia? Actually, the U.S. has very clean air, man. It used to be brown in L.A. and Denver, and it's not anymore. I mean, the Earth is not something that we can. The Earth's a living being. If I have the spider that bit me, is like us blowing up everything we have all at once. You know how they say, "Oh, we have enough nuclear bombs to blow up," like on Star Wars when the Death Star blew up Princess Leia's home planet of Alderaan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have enough nuclear weapons to literally. So they said we have. No. It was even more than this. It was like no. It was more than this. It was something like we have 1,000 times over amount of nuclear weapons in our arsenals that we could blow up the world at like 10 times over or 1,000 times over, like Alderaan. And the whole planet just blown up, like Alderaan in Star Wars. Yeah, okay. You keep on believing that, okay? So that means, and even if it did, if they had a Death Star and it shot a laser, it would be like the spider bite on my eye. It's not like an ant bite for the Earth as a living creature. The Earth is a living creature. Oil is its blood, maybe, or a lubricant. I don't want to say anything for sure. I'm just giving you my opinion but I get it from facts. And like what I just told you, that's from God, man. That just boom. And it made sense. Like God, he's there. And if you inquire, you will know. And oh my God, this is what real quick I wanted to go on. I want to be below 20 minutes so that people will watch it. But my mom is sleeping 20 hours a day and not 4, and she's awake 4, but she's all foggy. She's got one foot in the ether world and one foot in this world, and she told us, and we were talking about her dying, and she said, we're all going. It's so close. She's half dead, and she's telling me, we're all going. It's no big deal. It's time for all of us, not just her. So I'm gonna be right with my family soon. If she dies like today, I don't know. But yeah, it's not just gonna get better unless everyone fought like us and really gave a fuck about like a stray dog. A lot of people will just kick it. I mean, if you go to other countries, maybe not here. Not especially not in my town. The other thing, listen, my mom said, yeah, someday you'll make $100 in a day and you're gonna feel so good from your artwork, right? Because that's really no overhead. It's all my paints, and other than the paints and the canvas, which is really not that much and stuff. And anyway, so I sold $96 and was packing up. And the girl that bought some artwork for $20 that's helping the guy, she came over, and then this other fine ass bitch came and she bought this hat that I had for $25. I just put it out there and put some ridiculous number on it to see how much I could get. And I didn't really want to sell it, so I figured I would just see, and boom, it went. So I had $96, and I was thinking my mom really she would be so proud of me. But if I broke 100, then as I was had half all my shit put away. She came back because her boyfriend was looking at these knitted hats, caps, right? And there was 3 of them, crocheted hats. They were really nice. And he was like, he wanted one of them, and he was trying it on, and he liked it and shit when she was buying her stuff. But he didn't buy it. Then she said, then she came back because it's gotten cold just in the past couple of days. She came over right as I was closing up. Her name's Emily, and said, Brady, I want to get that hat for what's his name, Chris or something like that, the guy that's doing the thing. And I put $5 on it. Like, way, and whatever. Anyway, she's like, I'm gonna get that hat that he wanted because he said, damn, I wish I would have bought that fucking hat. I'm cold, my ears are cold. And she got it. And then, but what was so cool? So it put me over $100, right? $1 over, which is hanging right here on my wall. $1 over my first $100 day, pure profit, $100, and I didn't open until noon. Damn, and that was yesterday. I mean Sunday. So anyway, yeah, and it wasn't because there was a lot of people. I mean, I personally just made a bunch of that. I was like, I don't know what anyone else made, but my neighbor was so happy for me. We're like partners, man. Can you use this? Yeah. Oh, hey, can you use this? Blah, 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 blah. She'll let me use her cell phone anytime. She's like, look, until you get your phone ready, this is our phone. Right? I'm like, man, you're so sweet. Thank you. So I am so fucking blessed. I love it. My mom is, I want, like, when I think about it, it's like, I just wanted it to pass on and not have to worry about it. She shouldn't be in pain. I think God will take care of everything. However everything is supposed to go. Anyway, so I had my first $100 day. $1 over. Plus, actually, I had probably like $6 in my tip jar and change. So, it was my mom would have been like, oh my God, Brady, I told you can do it. Oh, I go to an Artist Anonymous meeting for people that give away their art too much. And that's where all my art, up until I started selling art, went. And even now I have to bite my tongue to not give art to people that I think fit them and shit, or that they want. But I can't. It's a business, I gotta make money. So that's kind of like my job, I guess. So, but I love it, man. I have the coolest boss, myself. Yeah, so I made $100 today. So if I made $100 a day, that's a lot of money, for a couple hours. Anyway, so yeah. I'm starting, and I'm putting on some winter clothes, cute little sweatshirt, hoodie for some girl, yeah. Oh, and another girl came and bought the only 2 tie-dyes I had. I have a t-shirt rack with concert t-shirts. She bought the only 2. I had a green tie-dye. I'll wear these shirts before I sell them sometimes. They don't care. I washed it. It's fresh when they get it. And then they'll come out more comfortable anyway, I buy them used, or they're brand new, but used by someone like, I don't know. So anyway, God, I'm so tired. I'm sitting here falling asleep right before I got on. I was really excited to tell you guys about that. And my mom would be, she is. Oh, and my sister. Oh, Yeah, there. She's so fucking neck deep. I didn't even have a chance. If I would, I did. I started to say, well, what about when I said, what do you think about that Greta chick? Da, 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 da. Oh, this, no, she's the greatest fucking thing since sliced bread. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, do you not know propaganda? Did you not see the actress? This literally, okay, and it was my generation, that's my generation's war, where my friends got fucked up from it, okay? And it was the Iraqi war when when Iraq was supposedly slant drilling into Kuwait's oil, which I think is priceless as an IV drug user. As an IV drug user, I get it. Look, they're slanting in, supposedly, right, to the Kuwaiti things. Anyway, then they're having a war and they're kind of whatever. We should have stayed completely out of it, right? Like, what about our Civil War? It was pretty civil, wasn't it? It was bullshit, as they like to say. There was no Civil War. And if you try and find information about it, it's a trivial pursuit. Okay? Truth drop. Reset civilizations. World's fairs. What are world's fairs? Look it up. Why did we have a language ready made for us and cities ready made? Why? And I'm Native American. I'm going by what my great Grammy told my grandma about about 1838 and 1839. And but other questions about like everything that they believe in and shit. Like she said that they would, and I thought it was the internet at the time, but she said that they said the council said once of elders, they said, or the prophet, or whatever, he said, there's going to be soon, and this is in like 1900 maybe, I don't know. He said soon there's going to be spider webbing back and forth across the sky, right? What does that sound like? Right? But anyway, we thought it meant the internet, right? Like, because they even said it like a spider web, so everything a World Wide Web, blah blah blah. I believe, in my opinion, that he was talking about chemtrails, because those are something that are not of man, right? If you've ever zoomed in on it. Oh, also, I met one of my customers yesterday. Was camping, and he said they're camping out at National. I live in a business. It's so great. You know, like a Chinese shopping mall. Have you ever been to Chinatown in LA or whatever? Anyway, that's San Francisco. They have these malls. You don't know if you're inside or outside. There's stores everywhere. And my dream was always to own my own business and like a bar or whatever my business, a trinket shop or an art studio, which is what I have. Anyway, so I've always wanted to be able to just close shop, and then in the back was my house, right? Or above it. That's what I have now. And it's like the American dream for me. I mean, I don't know, require a lot. I don't like a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just kind of pointless to me. I mean, but the cool thing is certain things that I have. Art is when art is not the piece hanging on the wall. Okay, art isn't the painting. Art is how you feel when you look at the painting. It doesn't draw emotion out of you, whatever emotion that may be. That's art. A piece or a painting is just that. It's just freaking paint on a canvas or whatever type of art you want to talk about. So I would check out a movie if I was you guys called Family Thing. You know what? I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna write it here. It's called Family Fang, and it's got Justin Bateman as one of the kids, and they're like 30 or 40 now, whatever. And Jason Bateman doesn't age, isn't that weird? I think he's a robot or something. Let's see. Oh, he has some clones. I don't know about cloning. Anyway, what that call it? Family Thing. This, as an artist especially, and I am a huge movie you must watch. Watch it. Boom. There you go. It's what it's about is and it's got Christopher Walken and like someone famous, Meryl Streep type chick is the wife, right? And I don't want to really spoil alert it, but and so I won't. But I want to tell you what it's about. It's called Family Fang, and it's like a cult type movie. Not occult, but a cult like following of this, I guess. I don't know. It's a kind of a B budget movie, but yet it has all A-list actors in it. I don't know. I really don't know about those things. So all I know is that it's got Christopher Walken and then a really famous chick as his wife, and I can't think of her name. An older actress, and that would be about Christopher Walken's age. And then their two kids are finally grown up now, which is Jason Bateman and then like Joan Cusack, rest in peace, or somebody. No, I don't know if Joan Cusack. Anyway, but or someone like that. I can't remember the girl. Anyway, so the two parents are famous. Okay, they're famous performance artists, and the problem was is Justin Bateman, Jason Bateman, and his sister are like 30 or 40 now, right? And their parents are famous all over, and as performance artists. But they used their kids in their art when they were little. Like they would send them into a bank with a note and a gun. I mean, they did crazy shit to get reaction because that's what art is. And so there's a scene that I just love, and what it is Christopher. So anyway, the kids come back and the parents want to get back together and hang out and start doing art again. And they're like, we never wanted to do it. You made us do it. We were kids. It was embarrassing. It was fucked up. So they didn't really want to do it. And the parents were like, fuck that. They're still famous. They're world renowned. Okay, famous performance artists for putting their kids out there like that and just doing funny shit. So anyway, their parents want to see them, and one of them's sick or something, so they all go to get together. And the Christopher Walken's is like, come work, let's go to work. And I'm like, no, we never wanted to. Anyway, so Christopher Walken's being interviewed, right? Him and his wife, because they're very famous. And he's going, so how do you get your ideas and about art? And he's sitting there, Christopher Walken goes like this, because the camera or the guy doing the interview is sitting there like this. And then Christopher Walken's is just sitting here like this. And there's a table with this beautiful vase on it, right? Like white and blue flowered, like Ming Dynasty vase. And he goes, you know, what is art? He asked him. And Christopher Walken thought for a minute, and then just out of the blue, Christopher Walken grabs that thing and goes boom and smashed it on the floor, and it was worth a lot of money. And the dude just was like, "Whoa, what the fuck, dude, man? Like that was worth something. Why'd you do that? Freaked me out." He goes, "That's art." The way that vase that wasn't art. And it's breaking, and your reaction and the feeling you got of, whoa, what the fuck? Why would you break such an expensive vase? And I never expected you were going to do that. And that was my reaction to the art. Performance art, or the art of performing an act of whatever, shock art in a way, like, there's nothing new under the sun, Jesus, or some apostle or something supposedly said, but it didn't matter as not who said it. It matters the truth of the fucking, the meat of the quote. The quote is, there is nothing new under the sun, okay? It's in Ephesians or so whatever. And we live in I knew we lived in a fluid reality, right? I've always known that. Even as a little kid. Oh, this brought it back. Boom. Thanks, God. Thanks, Dad. He's like, give me my props, motherfucker. Okay, listen. The reason I could read and write at 9 years old, at 3 years old, was because you could bring your kid home. Like I said, my mom brought me home the day after I was born. And my dad was an avid, my mom is a freelance writer and was, and still, not now, but anyway, so my dad, the day I got out of the hospital, which was the day after I was born, my dad, and to this, well, until he died, he would do the New York Times word crossword puzzle, which is so fucking hard, in pen, and finish it every day. And I'm like, you don't even know what this word means. What? And he goes, yeah, I do. It means blah, 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 blah. Fuck, how do you know that shit? But anyway, I digress. He did. He was like that before I met, before I met him, before I was born, too. But when I became born, my dad put me on his lap as 1 year old, as 1 day old, and he read the paper, made sure I was looking. He would read the New York Post, the entire paper to me. Or the Rocky Mountain News or whatever that had the New York Times crossword, and he would read everything and books too, but the newspaper every day. Even though I was only 1 day old, he read it and pointed along as he was reading, at the same speed he was reading. He did it every single day, multiple times, from the day I got home. So it really was no surprise to him that I could read and write at such a young age, right? and I had such a big vocabulary too. You know, like the teachers at school are like, yeah, the other kids don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Because he's like just they don't know. And then they tried to bump me up grade levels and shit. And I'm like, fuck no. You think I want to be now with all my homies that I've been it came to school for 5 years with? No, I didn't bump up. They tried to bump me in third grade. They tried to bump me in fifth grade and move me up. I wasn't having that shit because I would cause disturbances because it was easy and in college and stuff, and later on I got them in junior high. Even I only had to go to school from like 11 till like, I think one class and then lunch and then one more class and I got to go home because it was too hard for me. And I was like, can I just come in and do the test? Because I was too advanced for the other kids. And so they needed to have these lessons. I did not. Like, I can fucking run an abacus. It's the easiest thing in the world. Point is I went after school, my friends, they would be going to have to do what they were doing sometimes, and I went to the library and studied. That's what I did. You know what? As to this day, right now, I do fucking Chinese, not Chinese. I do math homework. I just do because I really I believe it. I just do, and I like knowing how to do it. Also, I set my phone down 2 months ago. My iPhone. Don't miss it. Don't care. Don't want to care. Don't care about caring. Okay? And my life has been beautiful ever since. I'm never getting another phone. Ever. If I do it, it'll be like one of those little flip phones. And then I'll just have it for fucking business or something. I don't know. My job will give me an iPhone 10 if I want it, probably, but I don't know. And I don't. Whatever. Anyway, so that was a real long story and shit about it. But I don't care. Take it or leave it. I'm giving you some inside info on the end of the world because my mom is half dead and half alive, dying, and it's telling me that it's all closed for everybody and all this and that. So she knows what's up about that. And you know what? My sister's like, do you want to come see mom? She's sleeping 20 hours a day. And I'm like, no, because I can talk right to my mom. Distance doesn't matter. But, as her body shuts down and she can, her soul and spirit is around and talking, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I love my mom. I want her just to remember what she remembers of me and stuff. I don't. Anyway, Family Fang, check it out. It's an excellent movie. I jumped around on probably 20 or 30 subjects and I never finished, probably. I can't remember. But nevertheless, they are all there if you want to watch it again. Love you guys. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Oh, Macy! Damn it! I wanted to ask her about my freaking computer, maybe it was Petra. What was her name? Someone had a digital sewing machine that they said they would give me. I want it. That would be awesome if I had that. I already have so many ideas. Look, you guys. Bags of patches that I have. Okay. So, and I have also all my old punk rock shirts. If they didn't fit me, I would cut. Once they didn't fit me, I'd cut the back out like this as Exploited or Dead Kennedys or whatever, or whatever. Okay. Back to the grindstone of doing nothing. I'm just smoking some bud. I'm gonna lay down and just sleep. I'm so tired. I worked so hard, and I made money. It paid off, $100. So my mom, I wish she was here to see it, but she knows, and I made my $100 day. And she was like, someday you'll make $100 for your weekend. Because my goal was 50, 25 a day, just on Saturday and Sunday. So one day you'll have, and I did have it, but what should I? You'll have a whole $100 weekend one weekend, I bet. This was not in one weekend. The day before I sold for like $40 worth of shit. So, yeah. It's nice when people want to pay for your artwork too. It's a very, very good feeling that people are going to enjoy that. Anyway, check out that movie. I'm going to go lay down. I'm a little tired. I love you guys.